Hi, I'm Chris Thompson, and today on the Business Behind the News, I'm doing a wrap-up of some of the stories in the AI industry, including Tesla shutting down their Dojo supercomputer team that was building an AI supercomputer, OpenAI's recent announcement about the launch of the new GPT-5, and OpenAI is partnering with the U.S. General Services, or GSA, to give every federal executive branch agency access to ChatGPT for $1 a year, as well as Perplexity just offering Alphabet $34.5 billion to acquire Google's Chrome browser. Let's get into it. First up, Tesla has suddenly shut down its Dojo supercomputer project and disbanded the team behind it after Peter Bannon, the VP of Hardware Design and Engineering at Tesla, resigned his position effective immediately after working at Tesla for over 10 years. CEO Elon Musk ordered the disbanding of the team and redirected the company to focus on other AI chip development projects, while increasing Tesla's reliance on partners, including working more closely with Nvidia and AMD for computing needs, as well as Samsung Electronics for chip manufacturing. The Dojo supercomputer was designed to train artificial intelligence on Tesla's self-driving system, as well as being used to train Optimus humanoid robots. Tesla recently signed a $16.5 billion deal with Samsung for AI semiconductors. This deal will secure the next generation of A16 chips through 2033. Morgan Stanley once predicted that the Dojo project could be a $500 billion market booster for Tesla. Yeah, that prediction didn't work out too well. Apparently, the full self-driving team couldn't navigate Tesla's own internal politics. Get it? Navigate? Tesla? Never mind. Next, we're talking about how OpenAI recently announced the launch of their new GPT-5 model on August 11, 2025. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and President Greg Brockman said the new model is a significant leap forward in terms of intelligence. The new GPT-5 model has a context length of 400,000 and a maximum of 128,000 output tokens, whatever that means. It's priced at $1.25 per million input tokens and $10 per million output tokens. Again, I have no idea what those numbers mean. OpenAI expects their 2025 revenue to reach $4 billion. And their revenue seems to be increasing at roughly the same rate that their valuation seems to be going up with each new funding round they announce. Funny how that works. While we're talking about OpenAI, they recently announced a partnership with the U.S. General Services Administration to give every federal executive branch agency access to ChatGPT Enterprise for 1 year for a whopping $1 a year. Yep, you heard that correctly. This initiative is part of the OpenAI for Government program, which is announced by OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and the GSA Acting Administrator Michael Rigas. The deal also includes an additional 60-day period with unlimited use of advanced models and features like deep research and advanced voice mode. The GSA's Federal Acquisition Service Commissioner, Josh Gruenbaum, mentioned that the pilot program in states like Pennsylvania and North Carolina showed impressive results, and employees in Pennsylvania, for example, were able to save on average 95 minutes per day using the tool. I imagine the next news that we'll be hearing is additional layoffs from the increased efficiency of government employees thanks to the use of ChatGPT. So, I guess you can thank the US government for helping to usher in the era of AI replacing humans. Thanks a lot. And lastly, we have a story about Perplexity doing the most perplexing thing they can think of to get some publicity. Or are they for real this time? Perplexity has just made an unsolicited, all-cash offer of $34.5 billion to acquire Google's Chrome browser. It was only a few months ago in January 2025 that Perplexity made an unsolicited offer to acquire TikTok from parent company ByteDance, amidst a number of heavyweight investor groups positioning to win approval from the Trump administration to buy TikTok before the app was banned. Since then, we haven't heard squat, so who knows what's up with that offer. If you didn't know, Perplexity is an AI-powered search engine that provides direct, conversational answers to users' queries, backed by verifiable sources and citations. Perplexity was recently valued at $18 billion as of July 2025 when they raised a $2 billion funding round. And now, there's rumors of them being valued at $20 billion as they work on a new $100 million funding round that's expected to close in a month or so. This week, Perplexity sent an unsolicited proposal to Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai, making a bid for Google's Chrome browser business as Google faces ongoing antitrust lawsuits. The U.S. Department of Justice sued Google in 2000, alleging that their search and advertising business was a monopoly. U.S. District Judge Amit Mehta ruled in August of 2024 that Google maintained an illegal monopoly in the online search market by paying billions of dollars to ensure that its search engine was the default on most devices. And then, in April 2025, found that Google violated antitrust laws in digital advertising markets, harming publishers and consumers. One of the proposed remedies as a result of the lawsuit could be the forced sale of Google's Chrome browser business. Perplexity's CEO pitched the acquisition as an antitrust remedy by placing the browser in the arms of a very capable and independent operator, Perplexity. The offer includes a promise to keep Chrome's underlying open-source Chromium code and invest $3 billion over the next 2 years in the continued development of the Chrome browser. Perplexity would also retain Google as the default engine, though users could also change this setting. Chrome currently has over 3 billion users worldwide. Perplexity's offer of $34.5 billion to buy Google's Chrome browser might be more of just a marketing stunt rather than a real offer. But you know what they say, no publicity is bad publicity. Thanks for listening to my hot take about a roundup of AI stories in the news. If you haven't already, smash that like button and consider doing me a solid and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified next time I drop a hot take. Thanks.